Happy Saturday, Fortnights! It is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in my neighborhood. Won't you be my guest today as I talk about maple syrup? I'm really excited that Ryan gave me this opportunity to talk about something that I know so much about. I thought that you guys might be interested in some little known facts about maple syrup. For example, did you know that Wilfred Brimley was actually the original spokesperson for Aunt Jemima? That is, until he got the diabetes.
Maple syrup's story begins a long time ago in Canada. This used to be Canada's flag in the 1800s. Well, until the Vikings decided to invade Canada at the turn of the 20th century, the Canadian military was at a loss until they noticed the strange stuff coming from the maple trees. They decided to use it to train their vicious attack dogs. Sit. Stay. Okay. Half crazed from maple syrup, the dogs were then unleashed on the Vikings, who promptly turned around and went home. In tribute, Canada immortalized the great maple leaf.
You might think that maple syrup is really not so great for you, especially if you're on a diet, but did you know that if you close your eyes while you eat it, the calories don't actually count, like so. Trust me, I'm an expert.
I have this friend named Harry who discovered that you can use maple syrup as a cheap, clean fuel alternative, and he's now manufacturing it as biodiesel in his backyard. Way to go, Harry.
Also, there's this diet called the Master Cleanse where you can eat whatever you want as long as you put maple syrup on it. I like mine on like chicken noodle soup or this leftover udon that I have. And it's actually pretty good. And then you just eat that same food for like 21 days and you lose a whole bunch of weight. It's true, I promise.
Did you know that maple syrup was originally the main ingredient in Play-Doh?
And you were supposed to play in that.
But there were a few problems.
Does that feel good?
Do you want to taste it?
No. This is syrup. I don't like it.
Kids just kept eating it. Oh, but it's so good. Look, taste it. It's like candy.
I love this stuff, dude.
And when they did play, it was a little hard to clean up.
Maple syrup also makes a really great facial scrub. It totally exfoliates your skin, clears your pores, and your skin will feel great afterwards. Trust me, I'm an expert. It might clog your drain though. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I hope you learned something really useful. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. For those of you that have the new iPhone, be careful not to get any maple syrup on it, because if you do, it'll revert to the previous version of its software and you will no longer be able to run Instagram. So be careful.